Hi guys, thank you for returning back to my channel. I'm Charisma of Charismaticglam. If you're new, welcome. And I thank you, the returning audience, for watching. So today I wanted to come to you guys because we're still in quarantine. Some of us are getting out, I'm getting out. But I wanted to come and bring to you guys something that I would wear if I was going on a date night. A nice, really sultry, smoky-eyed look with a pop of color. So if you guys would like to see the smoky look that I'm bringing to you guys today with this red hair, keep on watching.
Okay guys, I'm back to you with another look. I know it's been a while since I've done one, but I am ready, I'm inspired, and here we go. So I am using the Revolution Makeup Primer Blur for my oily areas. Yes, I'm an oily girl. It's a blur stick. I definitely recommend this since I've been using it for the last month. I really love it. I'm glad that I got it. So now I am doing the eyebrows. I am prepping them. As you guys can see, my eyebrows are jacked up. Needs to be done, but I really shouldn't do them because I decided to nail them. Story for another day. But I am going to outline the eyebrows. I am into the laminated look now. I'm still learning how to do it, so I'll do a separate video on the side once I finally get it down pat. But I'm just outlining the eyebrows as how I want them. I don't want it overly Instagrammy. You guys y'all know what I'm talking about. But I don't want it overly Instagrammy. So I am just lining them, trying to give it a natural arch. My left eyebrow my right eyebrow has an extreme arch. If you guys haven't noticed that in previous videos, but my right eyebrow is the one that literally gives me trouble. So I'm just lining them. I usually use my e.l.f. wax stick, but I didn't use it today. So this is the In Studio brow gel that I've been using in dark brown. Y'all know how I feel about this already. I love this stuff. I told you guys already about it in like maybe 2 or 3 videos. Please go get it. You can find it from Walmart. It is extremely inexpensive. 98 cents. Y'all heard me? 98 cents. Go get it. It is so good. I love this stuff. I have like a bunch of them. So I'm just going through my eyebrows, just darkening them up, because since I decided to nail them a couple of months ago, my eyebrows, they're not doing well, honey. SOS, y'all. Seek help, because they're not right. But this In Studio brow gel gets me right every single time. So I'm just going through them. You guys will see the transition on the eyebrows. So if you feel that they look dark, just wait a few minutes. You'll see how they change a little bit. As well as when you guys get ready to do your own eyebrows, when you feel they get dark, don't worry. They'll definitely get better. So I'm going through the other eyebrow as well. Just making sure that I distribute the product properly. Make sure that I get it. Don't worry about feeling like, I put too much in one area. We're going to fix that. No worries. We're beginners, honey. Don't worry. So I'm just going through the brows, just trying to neaten them up and fix and make sure I distribute the product properly in certain areas. Like I said, they may feel a little rough or look a little rough right now, but don't be scared. Don't be surprised. We're going to fix them. So I like to make sure that the beginning of the eyebrows don't have a lot of product, and I do that by making sure that I use the spoolie part with the brush. It has no product on it, and just honestly just rub out whatever excess product throughout my eyebrows into the front. Just making sure that the spoolie is kind of taking away any extra product that's just a little too much. Bring it to the front, because your eyebrows should not look like block shape. It should not be that old school brow that probably some of our parents were wearing. We're not doing that. This is not the day and age for that, honey. We are generation X and Y, and some of us is Z. We don't do that. So we're gonna be better than that today, sis. Make sure that you take that empty spoolie and go through those brows. No heavy brows here, no block brows, none of that. Let's get it right, honey. We're gonna learn together. This is a channel of learning. No judgment though. This is a channel of learning. So now we are going to use something. I haven't used this in a while though. This is my LA Girl concealer, and this is in the color Fawn, and it gives my skin like the natural highlight that I desire. I take a little bit and line my eyebrows underneath with this concealer, and I'm using my Morphe angled brush. I don't know the number on it right now, but I'll put it in the description box. But it's a Morphe angled brush, and I got this brush because it has the perfect angle. The front of it is long while the back of it is short, and it just makes a perfect line when it comes to the eyebrows. So I put the heaviest concentrated product towards the end of the brow, and then carry whatever excess is on our brush towards the beginning of the brow. We don't, like I said, we just don't want that Instagram brow, and we definitely don't need that Instagram highlight. So that's why I do it this way because it looks the most natural when it comes down to the brow. So you see me basically doing exactly what I'm saying, bringing the excess product towards the front, and then just blending it down into the eye crease a bit. So like I've said it before, makeup is fun. Makeup is, supposed to be art. If it doesn't look right to you, it's okay. It's makeup. Take it off. Do it again. But I'm making sure that I carve out the proper brow. Like I said again, I don't like the Instagram brow nowadays. I've been definitely a victim of Instagram brow, so I definitely don't do it. And I make sure that I blend out that concealer. So now I'm just going to do the other eyebrow, same exact rules apply, honey. We're going to use the heaviest concentrated part of the product at the end of the brows, and then carry the leftover into the beginning of the brow. So I'm sorry guys if the mirror might be a little distracting, but I needed the mirror. Just so that way I can make sure that I'm not making any mistakes that I can't see. So I apologize in advance. So I'm just looking at this brow because, like I said, this is the brow, honestly, that gives me trouble every time. You guys will probably look at my older videos, and I'm going to be the first to tell you the left brow never looks the same. Some days, that brow be hitting. Other days, this brow be like, hang it up. Flat screen, girl, like it's dead on arrival, DOA. So I am going to, do any of you guys want to see a brow tutorial from me? Let me know in the comments. I think that, I get it all the time where a lot of people are just confused on how to do their brow. So let me know if you think that me doing a brow tutorial on this channel would be something you'd want to see. Let me know down in the comments. I'd be happy to give it to you guys because, listen, we all could use some help, even me. So now we are using a skin complexion concealer, and this concealer is in the color NC50 from MAC. This is my shade in my MAC concealer. I've had this particular concealer for years. This is Studio Fix Concealer, I absolutely love it. I'm never changing it, and when this runs out finally, I'm going to replace it. So I'm just using it to carve out the top of my brows, just to give it that nice clean look. I'm not going overboard with it because I just don't like the Instagram brow. So I'm just going through it, making sure that, I carved out the brow how I need it to be. I don't want it overly heavy because I've had times where my brows can be a little heavy. And I think these brows are perfect. I don't like to do it too heavy. And I also use my finger to blend. But I hope that you guys are doing that as well. It's your face. I would never advise you to do it on someone else's face. But definitely on your own, have at it. Have fun. So I'm also going through the other brow just to carve it out and make sure that I'm cleaning up any mistakes on the top. Like I said, using NC50 from MAC. Do keep in mind, guys, it is summertime. I am a little tan than normal, but NC50 is my normal shade when it comes to foundation. Right now, I'm using my Holy Grail BH Cosmetics Eye Primer. I used to use the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance, but yeah, I 86 that. I use the BH Cosmetics Eyeshadow Primer, which it does no wrong in my book. I love it. It's not broke. I will not fix it, and I love it. So I'm just putting it all over my lid and bringing it a little into my crease. I have extremely oily lid, so I cannot go without a primer. I go without a primer, all the shadows will look extremely muddy and disgusting. So I'm using my brush just to make sure that I kind of clean it up, correct any areas where there's too much of the primer. Now I am using my airbrush powder. I got this powder from Walmart from the advice, because I saw when she's talking, it's advice to me, from Aaliyah J. I love this stuff. It's like $5.98, and I use it to set that eyeshadow primer from BH Cosmetics, also to make sure that I absorb any oils. So right now I'm beginning with my first color, which is that beautiful orange. That is going to go in my crease, because I feel like it just does something. It brings the shadow look all together. It gave it life, if you will. So I'm swirling the brush in small circular motions. This brush is from Morphe. It is a tapered blending brush, and I get all my brushes for the most part from Morphe. I have literally between MAC and Morphe. Those are the brushes that you'll mostly see me use here on this channel. And I am just putting this orange eyeshadow in my crease. You guys can use any orange shadow that you would like and blend that into your crease. I am also being very careful to not overblend, because that's when the eyeshadows tend to be a bit muddy. And for me, an orange eyeshadow can definitely become really muddy and lose the color payoff that you would like. But so far, this particular Morphe shadow is pretty good. So I'm going back into the orange, and now I am beginning on the other side of the eye, just to do the same exact steps that I've done to the other eye. So now I am going into the red color with a small tapered brush from Morphe from the Jaclyn Hill collection, and depositing that color into my crease again. I just wanted to carve out my crease even more. This red gives it a little bit more dimension on top of that orange color, as you can see. So that way it can kind of prepare for, what's to come. This particular eyeshadow palette, I got it from Ulta from Morphe. They were having a sale one day. I think it was like $8. Again, I'll label everything down in the description box. I love this eyeshadow palette because I feel like it's great for a throw in the purse everyday eyeshadow look. Even if you don't even have any brushes, like some quick fingers, rub out a gold, put a little bit of brush, however it is that you choose to, put your colors together. This is a perfect eyeshadow palette where you can create all sorts of looks, even the ones that you make literally when you don't even expect to go anywhere. So now I am using the chocolate brown in this eyeshadow palette. I thought it would have been a little bit darker, but it's fine because I do have darker eyeshadows, and I'm putting this in my outer V. So I chose not to blend it out only because I knew that I had some other work to take care of on the lid prior to me blending out that outer V. So you are seeing me just pack on that color. So now I am again completing everything that I'm doing on the left, I'm doing on the right. And I also don't want to bring this color too high, only because we have the red that I don't want to cover up. So you're seeing me go into the dark brown to place on top of that chocolate brown. And it's going to add a bit dimension to the chocolate brown and just give it a little bit more depth. And this is from Makeup Revolution in the Scentiva palette. So now I'm using the white NYX base, and I'm going to put this on my lid. So I remembered my trick that I use because I have absolutely no lid, which is to just place a dab of the white onto my lid and lift my eyelid up, so that way it marks the spot as to where I need to deposit that cut crease. So that's what you're seeing me do now, and I'm carving out my cut crease and then applying the white base onto the lid. So for those of you like me who do not have much of a crease, we're the unlucky ones. However, there's hope for us, and this is the method on how I make it happen. So please, guys, don't ever feel like you can't have the same look as those who have actual creases. We can fake it till we make it, baby. Boy, this requires a lot of work and precision, and I'm trying my best not to rush. And like I said, sometimes one eye cooperates while the other one, it's easy breezy. So this is that eye that honestly every step like must be slow and steady in order to win this race. So now I am going into the white gold shade in the Morphe palette, and I'm putting it on my inner eye. I'm going to pack the shadow on because what I realized in this palette is that this particular shadow does not pick up and show the trueness of this eyeshadow color, which it is beautiful, and I'm upset that it's not showing the way I want it to, but with the proper packing, it did show up as much as it could. So now I am adding a medium gold color to the middle of my lid to blend in with the white gold shadow. Y'all, this shadow is so pretty in person. I know it looks like probably a basic shadow on the lid right now, but y'all, it's not basic by no means. This color is loud in person, but it is so pretty. And then I am using a darker gold on the third part of the lid. And then I'm using this brush. I am not going to name the name of where this brush came from. I had it already. And y'all know the story. If you see it's pink, use your imagination. I'm not naming this person's name. Black Lives Matter. So now I am just going back into the darker eyeshadow on the Makeup Revolution palette and just continuing to add it to the brown that I already laid down. And I am just making sure that I blend everything together, get it as dark as possible for this smoky look. And I'm just getting closer so that way you guys can see that process of how I blend my shadows and begin to really carve out the crease. I'm using a Profusion blending brush. Well, it's their Pro brush, but I'm using it to blend out the brown into the gold. I'm using now my Morphe brush to kind of tailor that brush and that color into my crease. I'm also using the airbrush to kind of just lay a foundation for my concealer and foundation before I begin and wiping the excess away. Y'all already know, 410, Fenty Beauty, I use nothing else, Pro Filter, sorry, sorry y'all, Pro Filter Foundation in 410, nothing more, nothing less. There will be none other on this face. And this is my foundation. I absolutely love it. Period. It's Fenty Beauty and nothing. I'm making sure to concentrate underneath my eyes. I have dark circles under my eyes, y'all, and I have been trying for a while to correct that, and pretty much you just won't. Go to sleep early. They tell you drink your water. That doesn't work. I've been doing that for years, and I found myself doing nothing but using the bathroom and just extra hydrated, but still got these dark circles. So yeah, Fenty Beauty foundation seems to work for me, and if you make sure that you use your products properly, it creates a perfect foundation base. So now I'm using Juvia's Place concealer in number 11. I didn't want to do anything brighter. Normally I would use 10 to highlight the areas of my face. And I'm using a Sonia Kashuk blending sponge. This is not damp. Normally I would use damp. I decided not to use damp because I didn't want it to soak up any of the product to blend out the concealer. I'm making sure to conceal the side of my nose because I like to contour. One thing that I do want to stop doing so much is heavily contouring my nose, because nothing is wrong with my nose, and I want you guys to know nothing is wrong with your nose too. These African American features are beautiful. So I'm highlighting under my eye as well as the other areas. And again, I'm using the Air Spun powder. This is the translucent powder in extra translucent, and I'm blending it underneath my eyes and in the areas where I laid my concealer, just to set it so that way it doesn't move throughout the day. And then I am singing because I am watching Natasha S. I love her videos, so please check her out. I'm also using the Glow Bronzer from Makeup Revolution in medium to contour my face. These things are like huge. And again, I caught this on sale recently from Ulta. I think it was $8. So yeah, I love these bronzers. And I'm bronzing my forehead because I have no forehead. And did you guys see my wig and store video for beginners? Make sure y'all check it out after this. But you got a chance to see me install this beautiful red wig on my head right now. And I have no forehead, like I said, so I am just trying to create a forehead with this bronzer. I'm also getting underneath my neck because, you know, that double neck shows that nice little double chin just be popping out saying hello to everybody. No, we're going to conceal you right on out. That way they don't even notice you. Gotta make sure we cute. And then we're going to contour the nose, and I like to start from the eyebrows, the bridge of the nose into the eyebrow, and bring it on down, honey. Conceal around the nostrils. Like I said, I'm not trying to do too much concealing to it. I still want to look like me, but I definitely want to kind of bring things in, snatch it up just a little bit. So now we're going to do the cheeks. And this is my favorite blush from MAC. It's called Lovejoy, and I'm literally just putting it on the apples of the cheeks. Lovejoy, I love it because you can put as much as you want, honestly, but it never will look like too much, if you get what I'm saying. This blush is bomb, so if you can still get it, please try and get it. Now I'm using my favorite highlighter because your girl loves a highlight. This is from e.l.f. and it's called Apricot Glow, and I'm using it everywhere. Yep, everywhere. So while I love Apricot Glow, I feel like sometimes it really is a very subtle glow, depending on the look that you're doing. And in this case, it was too subtle for me. But I absolutely love this highlighter. even highlighting underneath the brow bone because I felt like this look called for it, honey. It was calling, it was screaming for some highlight. So, see, no. Tiana Taylor, baby. If y'all didn't get it, yo, what is y'all doing with y'all life? Like, y'all missed out. Y'all missed out. On top of that apricot, ooh, Lord. Look at that. Look how that Tiana Taylor just came in clutch. Like, yeah, we overdid it a little bit, but look how it just snatched everything. We just said to Elf, give me that. You don't know what you're doing, Elf. You know what you're doing. Come. That's right, Tiana. Work. And TikTok dancing, girl. All right, gotta bring it back. So now I'm just making sure that I can repeat those steps underneath my eyes. I just laid down some brown, but I'm gonna hit it again though. I just wanted to get to the lips, and I'm using a Sephora neutral brown. I don't remember the name. The name has rubbed off, but I'll tell you when I find it. And this is the completed look, y'all. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to you all for watching these videos. Make sure y'all let me know what y'all want to see. Bye now.